Hey ladies, sorry it's been like 3 weeks since I've done an update. I've had a lot of you guys commenting on asking me if I got my BFP, and no. So I'm going to do a quick recap on last cycle. There's been a lot of stuff going on, so I'm going to kind of let you guys know what's going on with that. Anyways, last month I did my first 100 milligram Clomid. So I did that cycle day 3 through 7 with the 100 milligrams, and I did end up ovulating, and it was a confirmed ovulation with an OPK and also with a temperature with my BBT. So BD'd what I thought looked good, and then unfortunately it didn't happen. But I kind of had really high hopes, because I started to have like really tender boobs, and around 2 DPO I started to have some cramping that I've never experienced before. Well, it lasted every day after 2 DPO. Day 3 was alright, kind of mild. Day 4 mild. Day 5, day 6 pretty mild. Once day 7 came around and I was still having the cramping and pressure in my lower areas, I took a test and I got a negative on 7, 8, 9, 10. When 10 rolled around, or no, when cycle day 9 rolled around, I ended up going to the doctor because I had this really sharp pain in my belly button, almost like somebody had their finger in my belly button and was trying to make it deeper. And it was horrible. I'd never experienced pain like that. I didn't know if it was a side effect for the Clomid, or I was starting to get worried about a tubular pregnancy, or an ectopic. So I went to the doctors. They got me scheduled for an ultrasound. So 3 days later, on 13 DPO, I went to the doctor, and they did a transvaginal and a pelvic ultrasound. And the lady that I had doing it, she was really nice. She was actually teaching another student. So they were kind of talking, and she was making sure that she was testing or checking an area that she felt needed to be looked at deeper, and they took lots of pictures. Well, the radiologist told me, she didn't see anything that she could tell was causing my belly button pain, but she's like, I can't diagnose you with this because it has to go and get a report written up, and then your doctor will tell you. She was like, but your ovaries look like polycystic ovaries. You have tons of tiny little cysts all over. And she said that might be what's causing the pain, is if one of them is erupting from the Clomid. And I've always thought that I had PCOS, just because of the irregular cycles and then the weight gain. I don't really have a lot of facial hair. My husband tells me I have peach fuzz, but I don't have really bad facial hair, or back hair, or chest hair, or anything like that. My leg hairs are pretty coarse. So I always kind of suspected. And it's one thing to suspect, and then when you do get it diagnosed, it was really hard. And my nose is getting... it was a really hard thing to kind of take in. Just because, well, yeah, it's nice to finally know what the issue is. But, just hearing it confirmed was hard. So, the next day, 14 DPO, I started cramping really bad. Like, curl up in the fetal position really bad. Well, the next day, I ended up starting. And normally I'll have discharge or something letting me know that my flow is coming. This was full-blown, wake up in the morning, it's there. So I'm going to show you my chart from last month. And my last cycle was 33 days, and I ovulated on cycle day 19. So I'm going to show that to you, and then I'm going to show you the one that I have so far. So this is last month. There's the Clomid. Oops, I don't know what I did. There's the Clomid. Looked good, right? Temperature, I thought this might be an implantation dip, and then good, and then it came down. So that was last month, and now I'm going to show you this month. Give me a second. So this month is looking good. As you can see, my Clomid is there again. And now I'm taking Metformin, and I'll tell you a little bit more about that. So temperature's looking good. However, my temperature on my last cycle was like 96.4, and so far they've been like 97, so it seems like they're a little bit higher. And I don't know if that's from the Metformin that's making my temperature maybe a little higher, or what's going on. So yeah, maybe if you guys have done that. So this month I started taking, he wanted me to start taking the Metformin 500 milligrams once a day. And then we're going to do the Clomid again because it did cause me to ovulate. So we're going to do the Clomid, but we're going to take it back down to 50. So 5 days of the Clomid, 50 milligrams on top of the Metformin. Keep temping, because he said with PCOS that OPKs are all right, but you can still produce or get an LH surge. But that doesn't mean you're going to ovulate, that you'll actually release an egg. So he said the best way if you have PCOS to temp is to do your BBTs religiously, right when you wake up, before you talk, anything like that. So he said you can still do OPKs because they actually helped me, and they'll give me a little bit more time to BD. He was like, but really your temps are going to be the best. So we'll see how this cycle goes. And I ended up taking Clomid cycle day 6 through 10 because I totally forgot cycle day 5 because this period has been so crazy. Actually, cycle day 1, 2, and 3, I cramped so bad that I've never cramped that bad before. I don't know if my lining was extra thick and I was just kind of shedding everything, but I seriously think I dilated a little bit to pass some of the lining. It was horrible. One day I went to the bathroom and I like screamed because I did not expect what happened to happen. So yeah, so just to let you guys know, no, still haven't had my BP, but we're still praying and hoping. So I'll let you guys know how this cycle turns out on the Metformin. Husband is going to get a semen analysis whenever we can afford it, because it's ridiculously expensive. So we're saving up for that. So we'll get that done. And then they want me to go to an endocrinologist. And so we have to find out what insurance is going to do and all that fun stuff. So I apologize. It's been crazy, and it's going to get crazy. My mother-in-law is actually moving. So if I don't talk to you guys for like a month, I apologize. But I'll try and keep you updated. Also, I have a Trying to Conceive Facebook. So if you're not my friend, I'll put the link below. I think it's the Malcolm's TTC journey, or I'll put the link below because I'm really not sure what my name is. All right, guys. Praying for everybody still. Oh, and congratulations to all the people who have gotten their BFPs lately. That's really exciting, and I love to see your guys' reactions when you find out. I actually just watched a video today, and it's fun. I like it. So yeah, congrats, and hi to all my new subs. All right, guys, bye.